watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV, now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, June 12th. Good evening, I'm Chris Palermo. Here's what's happening. Hunter Biden has been convicted of all counts for falsely declaring on a mandatory gun form that he was not using illegal substances. Samantha Roberts has more on this story.
Hunter Biden, the son of President Joe Biden, was convicted on Tuesday, June 11th of all 3 felony charges related to the purchase of a revolver in 2018. Prosecutors argued that Biden had falsely declared on a mandatory gun purchase form that he was not illegally using or addicted to drugs at the time of purchase. Biden maintained a stoic demeanor as the verdict was read, showing little emotion. After the jurors deliberated for 3 hours over 2 days, he hugged his attorneys, smiled faintly, and kissed his wife Melissa before leaving the courtroom. With a potential sentence of up to 25 years in prison, Biden's fate now rests in the hands of U.S. District Judge Mary Ellen Noriega. However, legal experts note that first-time offenders typically do not receive the maximum penalty, leaving uncertainty about whether Biden will face time behind bars. Special counsel David Weiss, who led the federal investigation into Hunter Biden, emphasized that no one in this country is above the law.
No one in this country is above the law. Everyone must be accountable for their actions, even this defendant. However, Hunter Biden should be no more accountable than any other citizen convicted of this same conduct.
President Joe Biden responded to the outcome of the case, stating that he would accept it and continue to respect the judicial process as Hunter considers an appeal. He expressed pride in his son, noting that Hunter has been sober since 2019 and reaffirming his unwavering support for him and the rest of their family. In a written statement following the verdict, Hunter Biden expressed disappointment but gratitude for the support of his family and friends.
In News 25, Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us from the heart of the city with an inside look at conservative transgender activism when it comes to this year's presidential race.
Our Real News 25 team of 2 eagerly covered President Donald J. Trump's rally here in Las Vegas for over 10 hours and did not witness a single vision or complaint about the conventional summer desert weather. We had the opportunity to speak with Trans for Trump activist Christina Clark on why our 45th president has her triple vote. Christina, News 25 Las Vegas, we're all about original content, Trans for Trump. It couldn't be better. Tell us about your mission and why you're here.
I'm here to support President Trump, as I've done 3 times prior in Las Vegas, and I'll vote for him in 2024.
Currently, American gas prices are up by 50%. Soda has soared by 30%. Bacon has risen by 72%. Just everyday figures that significantly affect the average U.S. citizen. As a trans female, why does President Trump speak to you?
Well, he spoke to me before I became trans. I just happened to become trans, and I still support him. It doesn't change anything. I've just changed.
Like many Americans, Trans for Trump activist Christina Clark does not base her presidential pick on her sexual orientation. And of course, we're in agreement that it's not an alt-right or an alt-left movement to be pro-America, to have social services here that we pay taxes for, because if we go to another country, they're not going to help us.
That's correct. I support President Trump. We had a great economy from 2016 to 2020, and now you see how it is now. So
thousands of President Donald J. Trump supporters flocked to the rally and moved throughout the organized event's entirety with ease. Thank you so much, Christina. Keep fighting the good fight.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, baby.
Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
More news now. A Las Vegas woman is arrested with $250,000 bail following a hit-and-run accident with a pedestrian.
A Las Vegas woman is accused of hitting and killing a man on a freeway and also allegedly Googled the news of the crash in the following hours after, before bringing her car to be fixed at an auto repair shop here in Pahrump. Rachel Terranova is facing a charge of duty to stop at a scene of an accident involving death, according to reports. Police arrested her on May 30th. On Sunday, April 28th, according to officials, a person called the police saying there was a deceased person on the 215 Beltway near Far Hills off-ramp. Officers learned that a person in a Honda Civic collided with Daryl Pingleton, who was traveling from Alpine, California, while he was walking near the off-ramp. Officials determined Pingleton was killed around 11:45 p.m. the night before. Troopers also found a piece of a Honda Civic near the crash scene and then attempted to find similar cars with the front end damaged. Troopers inquired that the Nevada Department of Transportation and Las Vegas Paving about any construction equipment in that area on the night of the crash, quickly learning that there was none. Officials allegedly responded to the Pahrump auto shop, finding hair on the outside of the car's windshield and a stain on the bumper that tested positive as human blood. Investigators said they also found missing pieces from the car at the auto repair shop, matching the ones found near the crash site. Terranova allegedly took videos and pictures on her phone of the damage and the injuries to her arm from broken glass, according to reports. After the crash, Terranova allegedly Googled News Today and continued searching through the night and the next day, police said. Also on the phone, police said they located several texts where Terranova said a truck lost its load and allegedly hit her. Earlier this month, prosecutors asked a judge to set bail at $250,000. A judge in Las Vegas released Terranova with an electronic monitoring pending an August 5th preliminary hearing.
And coming up, you'll want to know about a new fire restriction bill that Nevada has. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Nevada has a new fire restriction bill that has a few new regulations that can prevent accidents before it's too late. Roy Rosell has the fiery details.
With summer right around the corner, wildfire season is here as well, and the Bureau of Land Management wants to make sure that everyone in southern Nevada and Nye County is well informed with the newest and latest fire restrictions. On June 8th of 2024, around 12:01 a.m., a new fire prevention order was set to be effective on the 8th day of June and remain in effect until the 31st of December of 2024. One of those restrictions in Nye County include no discharging of fireworks, pyrotechnics, or incendiary devices. Some of the restrictions are ordered solely in Pahrump as well. Those restrictions include property owners must obtain a burn permit during the burning season of 300 North Highway 160 in Pahrump, Nevada. The burn moratorium is from May 15th to November 1st. No burning is permitted during this time. Now beyond Pahrump and Nye County, here is a list of interagency fire restrictions and what they include. Setting, building, maintaining, and attending or using open fire of any kind is prohibited except campfires approved within fire pits and grills provided for developed recreation sites. Controlled flame devices such as a portable stove, lanterns with shut-off valves using gas, jelly petroleum, or pressured liquid fuel are allowed. Operating or parking a vehicle or other motorized equipment over or on top of dried, cured vegetation is not permitted. Any hot work involving electric or gas wielding, cutting, brazing, or any flame or sparks production operations are also not permitted. To view the full restriction order, information, and a helpful map, you can visit nevadafireinfo.org/fire restrictions.
More news now. News 25 catches up with the Nye County Clerk, who gives us an update on primary election results.
All right, we just wanted to let you know we did receive almost 400 mail ballots in the mail today, along with the almost 400 from Bob Roode that we hadn't counted yet. So we still have those ballots coming in. We also have 2 election day sites that we have to tabulate, Round Mountain and Tonopah. And we do accept mail until Saturday. As long as it was postmarked yesterday and it comes to the post office, we will accept it through Saturday and count it. So Unofficial results is all that's out right now. Nothing has been certified or official until next Friday. So we will certify on Friday, June 21st. Generally the following week, the state will certify once they get our canvas of the election, every county's canvas. We had a great turnout. We had a great turnout, so that's the biggest thing I can say. A lot of people came. A lot of people felt passionately about their candidates that they were going for. A lot of passion. As opposed to 22, I think we're going to be pretty much on par. We're a little bit below right now, but again, like I said, we still have tabulation to do today. So I think those numbers are going to come up, and I do think we're going to beat 2022. Yeah, we'll be at least 98% by Friday. We still have a few that have, a potential of coming in until Monday. And those are the ones that something was wrong with the signature on the mail ballot. So we need to get confirmation that they did sign it. So our actual results will not be until Monday night, the last time we can take anything.
In June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. News 25 reporter Rory Rossell has all the details about what you can do to make sure you're all right.
June is not only known as Pride Month, but also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Most times overlooked, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month needs to be prioritized. Over 6 million men suffer from depression every year. According to Mental Health America, the reason for this solely is because the majority of young men are raised and taught to ignore their feelings and put them aside to appear more tough on the outer shell. Nearly 1 in 10 men suffer from depression or anxiety, and less than half of the targeted population seek help for these things because they are out of the social norms. There are many ways that men can prioritize their mental health, but here are a few of them. Spending time with your family. Spending time with your family can give you a refocus and prioritize happiness, which can help release endorphins and can block out the depressive state. Seeking a counselor or a therapist. Many men think that seeking help can make them weak, but in reality it is the exact opposite. Seeking help that you are in need shows that they are strong and that they know when assistance is needed. Also that they are not alone. Engaging in physical activity. Engaging in things such as working out or going on a walk also releases endorphins that can make you happier. Developing a routine. Developing a routine can be crucial for physical and mental growth. It can be as simple as setting a time to wake up or go to bed, a eating schedule, or even giving yourself personal goal times to complete activities such as making your bed, brushing your teeth, or doing the dishes. The last and final thing I'm going to mention is to prioritize rest time. Not necessarily sleeping, but time to relax. After working 40 to 70 hour work weeks, it can be draining. So remember to lay down and watch a movie, pick up a book, or even spend an hour on your favorite video game. Do whatever makes you the happiest. If you are needing to seek resources to help yourself or someone that you know, you can call Family Centers of Nevada at 702-816-0606. Journey Within Behavioral Health at 775-434-7103. Rural Clinics at 775-482-6742, or if you would like more assistance, you can contact the Naya Communities Coalition at 775-482-6561.
Very important information, and as always, you can go to our Facebook page if you'd like to see that information repeated. We're coming up with a look at sports. Mikey Ruhan has that next on News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, the Las Vegas Aces have dropped their last 3 games. But you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Mikey has that and more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Las Vegas Aviators took care of Bees Nest last night. They beat the Salt Lake Bees 8-4. The stadium was buzzing. Rematch tonight at 7:05. UNLV football's upcoming non-conference game against Syracuse has been rescheduled. The athletic department announced the Rebels matchup with the Orange will kick off at 6 p.m. on Friday, October 4th. The Minnesota Lynx beat the Las Vegas Aces last night 100-86.
That's a 3-game losing streak.
The Aces try to rebound tomorrow in Phoenix against the Mercury. And Joey Chestnut will not be participating in the Nathan's Hot Dog eating competition this year. The New York Post reported he made a deal to represent a hot dog brand that's not Nathan's. The brand, Impossible Foods. There's no real wieners in this situation. And the Pahrump Valley Trojanet dance team is holding 2 fundraising car washes, June 15th and June 29th, 9 a.m. to noon, at the Bob Roode Community Center parking lot. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you very much, Mikey. In today's business brief, Maria Sanders talks with the founder and CEO of Gold Standard X in our Dallas, Texas, in our segment 11 report.
Could you provide insight into how auctions are conducted, their frequency, and the duration it takes to sell collections?
Yes, we do collectible custom coins, so we do gold and silver and also platinum. So if you have a coin commemorating a certain event or a certain person that may be a loved one that passed away, we are certainly welcome to do that. We've done a number of those items for different foundations and for different families, and they've been very pleased with the results, and that's sort of a great way for these ideas to live on for a long time.
Can Gold Standard X create custom coins, and what is that process?
Yes, we do collectible custom coins, so we do gold and silver and also platinum. So if you have a coin commemorating a certain event or a certain person that may be a loved one that passed away, we are certainly welcome to do that. We've done a number of those items for different foundations and for different families, and they've been very pleased with the results, and that's sort of a great way for these ideas to live on for a long time.
How can individuals reach out to Gold Standard X for assisting with evaluating collections or purchasing precious metals from your website?
Yes, absolutely. So you can reach Gold Standard X via email 24/7. You can reach out to us at info@bidgoldstandard.com. You can also reach out via our phone lines. They're available Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. We also have direct Slack messages, or you can send a number of messages on the different platforms we are on, and we will absolutely get back to you within a few hours. Gold Standard X is open 7 days a week. We hold auctions through the weekend. We have advisors available Monday through Friday to take any questions or see if there's an avenue that works best for you, whether you're buying or selling. We're happy to work with evaluating collections and also seeing what we can do for you.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
This is the Lerner and Rowe weather cam in beautiful Mount Charleston, right outside the KPVM television studios. And well, we're not exactly getting any relief from the heat until middle of next week. And we have all those details for you.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. I'm Mike Ruhan from the Channel 25 Weather Studios, streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Let's check out this weather map. Fernley, 99 degrees. Fallonsaw, 101. Carson City and Tonopah, weather twins, 93 degrees. Goldfield, 94. Out in Beatty, 102. Amargosa is the hot spot in Nevada at 107. Las Vegas, 106. Out in Death Valley, no thanks, 118. But here in the paradise of Pahrump, our current temperature is 103. We hit 105 just a little bit earlier. Winds out of the south-southwest at 14 miles per hour. Humidity not much of a factor, 5%. Sun rose this morning at 5:25 a.m. It's going to set this evening at 8:02 p.m. So we go down to a low of 72 degrees with winds out of the southeast, 12 miles per hour. Humidity raises up a little bit to 13% as we go down to 72 degrees with clear skies. Let's check out the 7-day forecast. 101 tomorrow, 104, 104. And then a welcome sight. We hit the 90s on Sunday, Monday. That's pleasant, right? Well, get ready for some nice weather next week. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Mikey. Well, it was great seeing everyone yesterday out voting, although it was really warm. People went out and they did their civic duty. Thank you. Chris Palermo, I want you to have a great night.